Hey everybody, Beastly Gamer here. I wanted to do a little bit of a discussion about the way I'm feeling about Sony right now. Sony, we all know they got hacked, which affected a lot of PSN users. And now I want to talk about something that I found out the hard way about the PlayStation 4. Now if you're a PS4 user and you have never bought a movie from the PlayStation Network, this won't really affect you. But for most users who've had PlayStation Network for years, like myself, you may or may not have bought a movie, okay? And I bought many movies over the course of the last 4 or 5 years. And when I got my PS4, I thought it was business as usual with the PlayStation 4. Now we all know on the PlayStation 3, I'll do some video of it. On the PS3, you can go to the PlayStation Network, directly to the PlayStation Store. You can go into your downloads. Any movies that you paid for previously, it'll have a little red PlayStation icon next to it. You can click, bam. Download pops up and you start downloading it as a digital representation of the purchase on your console, meaning you actually have it in a semi-physical form because it is a digital representation in the form of megabytes and gigabytes. So you have access to it whenever you want to play your movie. It's the same way with the PlayStation Vita. If I bought a movie on the PlayStation 3 and I log into my PS Vita with the same account and I go to the PlayStation Store, all the movies that I've downloaded and paid for will show up in the download section and I can download them directly to my PlayStation Vita as a downloaded representation of a physical copy. Now I hope I'm not saying that too fast for some of you guys. Unfortunately, Sony has taken a step back with the PlayStation 4. What, you say? It's ridiculous that I had to find this out this way. I was actually on vacation in Tennessee a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to download the movies that I had paid for on the PS Network. And so I went to the store, I saw the movies, I tried to download them. It was asking me to pay for them again. So I was like, hell no, I'm not going to pay for these movies again. I called Sony and raised hell. I want to know what's going on. Why is it asking me to pay for movies I already paid for? The representative told me he'll take care of it, give him about 3 or 4 hours. After 3 or 4 hours, my download list would be updated. So I waited half a day. We went out and hung out down, in Tennessee. I came back and my downloads were available. So I saw them. I was able to click on them. But the thing is, you're not able to download them. Now the videos you buy on the PlayStation 4 or previous films, when you go to buy them, they pop up in your Video Unlimited file, your Video Unlimited folder, or the application that's on every PlayStation 4 called Video Unlimited. You go to click on a movie that you've previously paid for, Video Unlimited opens up and begins, get ready for this, it begins to stream your video. Yes, meaning you cannot have access to it anywhere. You can only access your video files if you have access to the internet. So I thought I was doing something wrong. I called Sony again and I was a little upset about it, understandably, and the representative didn't have any idea how to fix the situation. So I got transferred to another rep and they told me that's the way the PS4 works, that they don't have the infrastructure to have you download your movies or your video files directly to the console for it to play. Okay, what do I think about this? I think it's a huge mistake. I think Sony, come on now. It's elementary. If a person buys a video or pays full price for a film, they need to be able to have that film, the representation of that film, in digital form on their console. I understand you guys are trying to go with the cloud, but that shouldn't apply to something that I pay my hard-earned money for and that the rest of the customers pay their hard-earned money for. Sony, you're getting hacked. You don't have the infrastructure on the PS4 for people to be able to watch the movies they pay for? Come on. There's no MP3 support on the PS4. Some people think that's no big deal. I actually think it's a big deal, okay? Because I have lots of digital content as far as music that I like to listen to and stream when I'm reading or when I'm cleaning or when I'm doing push-ups. Whatever I'm doing, I like to have a little bit of music. I don't like the fact that I have to go back to my PS3 when I have a PS4 for this functionality that is not a huge leap into the future. You guys let me know what you think about this. Is it a big deal that you don't have a physical, or not physical, but a digital downloaded representation of the films that you pay for on the PlayStation Network on the PS4? Do you guys want the MP3 support back? I do. I think it's a big deal. I also want YouTube on the PS4. I also want the external hard drive use. I want to be able to plug in my hard drives to the PS4 and have access to my other content. And I don't think that's asking too much. You guys let me know what you want. I'm the Beastly Gamer. Thanks for coming by and checking out the channel. If you like this video, check out some of the others. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.